Good evening. I'm here to present PAL Tickets, an AI-driven web and mobile-based bus ticketing system designed to streamline ticket booking in Uganda. So I am Maria, and together with my teammates Joshua, Darren, and Abraham, designed this bus ticketing system to solve Uganda's problems of what? Of booking in Uganda. So some of the problems faced by our passengers include long queues and uncertain seat availability. And there is also problems faced by the bus companies such as inefficient scheduling and revenue tracking. Then there could be other problems faced by the system administrators, payment providers, and the government authorities, which are kind of related.
All right. Good evening. My name is Martin Darren, and I'm going to be taking you through the overall use of our system and its key features. So the overall use is ticket booking, which eases convenience, enabling passengers to move from one point to another point, e.g. Mbarara to Kampala easily, right? Reducing reducing overcrowding in parks. So basically, I'm going to show you the key features of our system. So this is the home page, as you can see. When you click on our home page, you get the popular routes where you should choose us, and it also gives you recommendations where you can visit, like the tourist attractions. Here we have Lake Bunyonyi, Rwenzori Mountains, Mangshon Falls. So, and then over up here we have our key features. We have the sign up page, the login page, our contacts, our about, and the routes the buses are going to take. So let me sign up and you have a look at that. So my username is going to be Darren. Email address. Okay. So I'm already in the system, so I'm going to just log in. I'm already in the system, already logged in, so this is already signed up. So my name and then the password. So yeah, so once you've logged in or signed up, because for me I've logged in already. So it brings you to the user's dashboard. Here on the user's dashboard we have the active trips, the trips that you've booked, the past trips that you've taken, and the trips recommended for you plus their prices. And then over here we have your favorite operators plus the settings. Here in the settings you can log out. So I'm a demonstrator. I'm going to log out from my account, and when you log out it brings you back to the home page, and basically that is it. It's a really nice website, as you can see, though we're still developing it. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Alvin Joshua, and I'm going to start from where my colleague stops. I'm going to show you our key pages. First, let me log in. Let me log in. One, two, three, four. Darren, can you come and log in? Come and log in. Darren, does one to three. Yeah, but I'm showing. I have to show the key pages. We have to cover everything. So, as my colleague showed you, here the users have the dashboard. Now also an operator has the dashboard. If I log in as an operator, sorry, let me log out and log in as an operator. Log in as an operator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The operator also has a dashboard. Now here the operator can add schedules to the system such that users can be able to view it. So that's the page my colleague has stopped. So I'm going to now show you how we implemented this in Django. Now in Django uses the MVC model, the model view controller. The model is the models.py file of Django. This is where the data is being structured. This is the data structure of our system, where we have users and we have bus schedules. So this is how we create our tables in our SQL databases. Now the view is the controller in the MVC model. So for Django particularly, it uses the M model template view. Model template view. So the templates are here, as you can see, are in our templates file. So here, this is what the users will see. This is what the users will be able to see, and it's basically HTML, and for us we use the Django template language to make it more dynamic. If the user is authenticated, it will show certain pages. If the user is not authenticated, it will show pages that unauthenticated users will see. Here, this is called, in the Django template language, there's template inheritance. So we have the base.html and other pages inherit from it here. We inherited from the base.html, and Django handles our static files. Django has a way of handling our static files that's different from just normal HTML and CSS. If you go to ours, we have to create a folder called static to store our static files like images, like the CSS. So those are our static files, and for the templates, we have to have a template folder that stores our HTML. Now, in the MVC module, the view is the controller in Django. This is how Django controls what the user sees. This is how, in here, we are trying to sign up our users. When they go to the sign up page, they'll be able to sign up our users. And here, they can log out. The rest, since this is a prototype, we haven't implemented the other ones, but as we continue with this project, we'll be able to have a full working product. What else? Okay, for us, for the front end, we use the Django template language, and for the back end, we use Django. We use Django views to create the back end. So this is where our logic is for our application. The routing, Django handles our routing, and it also handles what our users are able to see. So I think that's all I have to say.
Okay, good evening. My name is Mesigo Abraham Daniel, and I'll be taking you through what our system basically is, it's all about, and I'll also be pitching. Basically, when you look at our system, we're looking at a centralized system. Basically, it's being managed by the operators as the key players in our system, whereby the operators are the bus companies. First of all, I would scale our system. Before I scale the system, basically, I will also tell you that our system is secure, basically in terms of security, such that there is no data leaking. Because we put up strategies whereby a bus operator is supposed to be accessing certain information that the user or the passenger cannot access at that particular moment. So that clarifies our issue whereby not accessing data unnecessarily. Basically, also talk about user friendliness, whereby our system works on different devices. We also talk about the smartphones. We realize it's a .com era. So basically, it can also work on PCs. No matter the location, our system can work on every particular device. When I look at the future, what we expect from our system, basically, we are able to track the movement of our passengers, basically, because that's the safety. That's the gist of our system, tracking the movement of our passengers. That's done by basically looking at the movement of our buses, because we use a GPS system whereby we track the movement of the buses. Let's say we're moving from Kampala to Jinja, so the movement is being catered for. So there's accountability for everything. In case something has happened, there's accountability whereby our passengers are quite safe, that we know our passengers have reached, our passengers are at this point, they're yet to reach, and so on and so on. So basically, also our system, we look at making informed decisions. Basically, our system helps you to make informed decisions, whereby you rely on our system to get information, you make reservations. You know at what time a bus is going to be coming and at what time a bus will be leaving. So basically, you plan ahead. Another thing about our system is updating. It keeps on updating, whereby we realize our system caters for buses, whereby we have different buses in Uganda, basically, whereby we also have the Kayola that has been recently introduced, the EVs. So if we include all these buses in our system, we realize now the buses are still coming in. This is not the last time. Buses are still coming. So we are dealing with a system that is evolving with the what? With time. So basically, our system will also be catering for the changes, whereby our buses, the buses that are coming in, will also be catered for. As I'm concluding, this system also in the near future will be able to be user-friendly in another way, whereby we don't mind the language you're speaking, we don't mind whether you're coming from upcountry, we don't mind whether you're coming from some slum area or maybe Katwe, whatever the place, whatever language you're speaking. So our system will be catering for the different languages of different places. Basically, our users don't feel like the feeling of being of being left out, or maybe that racist issue. So we'll be neglecting that racist issue, be removing the racist issue from our system. So as I'm ending, basically our system, the Uganda transportation, has been lacking, as we all know, whereby people have to put in a lot of effort just moving from one place to another, boarding a taxi, boarding a bus itself, as our system states it very well in problem statement. So this system is meant literally to come up with a solution to that prevent a lot of waiting. Thank you. I remain Mr. Abraham Daniel and my group mates.